This is just a short video to give you a heads up on a new military signal out of Russia. I regularly scan the shortwave bands for strange signals and new oddities, and whilst listening around 4 MHz last night, me and a friend of mine, Alexander, came across a new channel marker that is likely emanating from Russia. A few markers have appeared on the bands in recent years, and some have been around for decades, but this one, although it sounds like the famous PIP, is new and has only been around a matter of 1 or 2 weeks. The HF radio system of the Russian ground forces comprises of many interconnected subnetworks across numerous frequencies. Each frequency is known to transmit occasional voice messages, but they're always guarded by a channel marker that runs 24/7, 365 days a year. The most famous of these markers is the buzzer. First heard in the late 1970s, it's become a cult entity due to its almost constant buzzing on 4625 kHz. These channel markers are reported to be used for 2 reasons. Firstly, to keep the frequency clear from use. A constant sound ensures that a particular frequency is unusable. When the sound stops, the frequency can be used for voice traffic. The second reason is that they're used as propagation aids. The signal strength from various markers will give an indication on band conditions at a particular time. This new marker is on 4433 kHz, although I recorded it incorrectly on 4432 kHz, and I couldn't hear it last night in my station at home, which consists mainly of an ICOM 7300 and a long wire. I switched to a Russian SDR however, and it was coming through at quite a decent signal strength, indicating that its likely location is Russia. So what could it be exactly? Well, it sounds almost identical to the PIP, also known as Kaplya, which means drop. This is a Russian military commandment network serving the southern military district. These stations are divided into 2 groups, western and southern. It broadcasts on 5448 kHz during daytime, changing to 3756 kHz for the nighttime, and while no other traffic is being sent, the station emits this channel marker. As you can hear, the two are alike. Traffic on the PIP channels consists of either propagation checks or a monolith message consisting of a recipient call sign, a 5-digit group, a code word, 2 4-digit groups, a code word again, and 2 more 4-digit groups. There was also a weather report on the PIP's frequency back in 2012. The PIP is believed to be located at this compound belonging to the 72nd Communication Hub in Rostov-on-Don, but the location of the new marker is a mystery. The PIP can be heard quite well in the UK, but the new marker isn't audible here. They could be located together, but just using different power levels and transmitting in different directions, or they could be in separate locations altogether. The possible daytime frequency for the new marker hasn't been identified yet, and it hasn't been heard sending any messages either, but it's only a matter of time. This station is definitely one to keep an eye on, as the Russian invasion of Ukraine continues, throwing more and more oddities out onto the shortwave bands. Can you hear it where you are? Did you hear it before today? Let me know in the comments below.